But first, the country's highest court has sided with Trump to keep him on Colorado's presidential primary ballot. Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi. Now on CBS 2 and streaming on CBS News New York, it was a unanimous decision by the justices and also prevents the former president from being barred from the ballot in other states. CBS 2's Skyler Henry is live in Washington with the very latest. Skyler.
Hey, Mary, good afternoon to you. And the former president certainly celebrating the court's decision. He's actually expected to make some remarks down at Mar-a-Lago in a couple of minutes here. And he also posted on social media celebrating this victory. And while this will not be the last time that we hear from the high court in terms of making a decision on the former president, they have said unanimously that states cannot bar him from appearing on the ballot.
The nation's highest court handed former President Donald Trump a unanimous victory, ruling that Colorado cannot keep him off the ballot for the 2024 presidential election.
The rationale here really is we don't want states to be able to do this.
At issue was a narrow Colorado Supreme Court decision in a case brought by voters, arguing Trump should be removed from the state's ballots because he committed insurrection on January 6th and was disqualified under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which states no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office who took an oath and then engaged in insurrection.
We saw what happened when Donald Trump was on the ballot for president and lost. He refused to concede and ultimately incited a violent insurrection.
But during oral arguments in early February, the justices seemed skeptical whether states can use the obscure constitutional provision to kick Trump off the ballot, rather than leaving it up to Congress.
The court didn't weigh in on whether January 6th was an insurrection or whether former President Trump engaged in it. The justices instead focused on the structural issue, whether courts can go out on their own and enforce this Civil War-era provision, and the unanimous answer was no, they cannot.
Without Congress helping us figure out who engaged in an insurrection, whether or not there's a problem, whether or not somebody has been found liable, guilty, whatever it is, it's not up to one state to do it. Congress needs to set the rules here.
In a social media post, the current GOP presidential frontrunner called the Supreme Court decision a big win for America. Trump still faces criminal cases surrounding the events of January 6th.
And to that point, the former president wants any criminal cases against him thrown out, citing presidential immunity. We know that the Supreme Court has said that they will hear that case as well to determine whether the former president's claims are justified or if any court's pursuit of going against him to try to find any sort of criminal prosecution should move forward. We're here outside of the Supreme Court. I'm Skyler Henry. Mary, back to you.
Skyler Henry, thank you.